So I am an associate professor of biological sciences at Purdue University. I'm a long-term resident of West Lafayette. I have 3 boys, one of whom is here with me today.
Do you believe we have a problem with man-made global warming, and to what degree should it be addressed?
So on, that we should be focusing on forcing the government to create the market so it's now more affordable for all of us. Instead of mandating it for us, it should, by using economies of scale, create the market that will make it possible for us to be able to afford these things. So we're using less energy, so we are not sending people to dangerous places to obtain the energy for us, and also to create the market. Interested in promoting as congressman is trying to investigate means of reducing that number of deaths that occurs in hospitals due to bacterial infections that people acquire in the hospital. And I can't tell you what the legislation should be. What I would start with is some investigation into what are the best practices, what's necessary to do. I think this is, once again, something that distinguishes me from many congressional candidates. And that is, I'm not running for President of the United States. I'm running to be a congressman. I'm running to be one in 435 congressmen. Not only that, I'm running to be a freshman congressman. So my ability to reduce your taxes and reduce the deficit, save Social Security, save Medicare, I have my opinions on how all these things need to be done. But my actual ability to do that is extremely limited. Okay.
Subject, but I wanted to ask you what your views are on the illegal, the undocumented
Absolutely.
coming into this
country.
Absolutely. So, I believe it's an essential part of American government that we secure not only our borders, but also our ports. And so that is, so I want to just tell you something again. It's not only people that are being brought over the borders. It's not only drugs that are being brought over the borders, but we also have a problem with invasive species that are coming over the borders and through our ports. I think only, I don't remember what the figure is, but we're certainly talking about less than 10% of the carriers, the trailers that come into this country are inspected. And we know that this has posed a threat in the past and will continue to pose a threat to the United States. And that's the sort of thing, I believe, when we're talking about biological weapons, for example, that the major threat we face is in fact to our agriculture. I think that that's where our great vulnerability. We need to increase the number of border agents at the borders. Very simple.
How much?
I can't tell you. I can't tell you. That's not, again, I'm not going to determine that. That is not up to me to determine. I will vote on what's presented to me. That is not going to be what I'm going to be doing in Congress. That's not what I'm going to vote, but that isn't, I don't have any expertise on that particular.